Hello everyone, my name is Jenny and welcome back to my channel. Today let's be nosy and take a look at the cost of my luxury capsule makeup routine. However, let's also take a look at their drugstore dupes with prices and what is the cost per wear of a luxury makeup routine. If you've ever been curious on that kind of cost, this is the perfect video for you. I want to start out by saying that I am in no way, shape, or form saying that luxury products are better than your drugstore products. If you look at my YouTube channel from 7 or 8 years ago, you'll see every single one of the products that I'm choosing as dupes I have used at some point in my life. What has changed is that I now purchase a lot less products, and it is truly an experience for me to do my makeup. This is a small indulgence, if you please. I don't really go party and go out and buy expensive clothing. You'll see everything's from Amazon. So really my thing that I like to spend a little few dollars is on makeup and skincare. I also want to point out I did not buy everything all at once. This was purchased over several months to almost a year, and it was really to replace products that I used to use and now that I'm indulging myself into. So let's take a look. First, I'll start with moisturizer, which is the Clinique Moisture Surge. This keeps my skin hydrated without feeling heavy, and that's very key to me. I do tend to get oily in my T-zone, so I want something that's lightweight but still moisturizing, and I really do like this moisturizer. By the way, at $48, you can purchase that with your flexible spending, and so can you with the La Roche-Posay Antelios Light Fluid SPF 60, which is a lightweight sunscreen that goes really well under makeup. And that's why I pick it. And again, you can purchase this with your flexible spending. I'm not sponsored by anyone. Go on fsa.com or even on Amazon. Look for moisturizers and sunscreen that are FSA approved. And both of these products are, so not directly out of your pocket. My eye cream is a little costly. However, remember how little you put around your eyes, and it is a product that I've tried and didn't irritate my sensitive eyes. So I do continue to repurchase it when I run out, but believe me, I use it to the very last drop. I actually have used a specific dupe, and unfortunately it did not work well with my eyes. So just keep that in mind if you're someone with sensitive eyes. The Clinique Super Defense City Block SPF 50 is kind of a primer, so it is a thicker consistency. It is a tinted mineral sunscreen that helps even out complexion, so it's really nice. If you do have larger pores, it gives you that amazing protection from the sun, but also gives you that primer feel under makeup. This is another product that, if it is available, can be used with flexible spending money because it is considered a sunscreen. While I don't wear foundation or anything like that, I do like to have a primer under my skin tint because it does kind of help with my enlarged pores. After my chemical peel, I will say it's helped so much. So that's a great benefit of that treatment. But this is also really pretty worn on its own. It does have that white cast, but it settles in with time. Instead of foundation, I do wear the Clinique Moisture Surge Sheer Tint Hydration SPF 25. It's a sheer tinted moisturizer that hydrates while providing light to natural looking coverage. So if you are someone who likes skin serum foundation, this is right along those lines. It still has really beautiful color, not hard to match. I will say they don't have like a huge variety, but still it does have that sheer skin coverage look, and it's really skin protectant. With that, I mix my Dior Forever Glow Star filter, which gives the skin a very beautiful, natural, healthy glow. And now that I'm older and I'm really trying to keep moisture in my skin, I do tend to use products that are um, more dewy and glowy. And this is one of my absolute favorite, mixed in with this skin tint. You'll notice that I use very little of both products, which is something that I have discovered with luxury products. You do need very little and it goes a very long way. So if you think of these indulgences from a cost per wear perspective, they really do make sense because I will say when I bought drugstores, products, I would go to Target, Walmart, my local HEB, which is a grocery store, the dollar store, anywhere, and I would buy products on impulse all the time. And did I use all of it? Absolutely not. So with these, I use every single product I have every single day. So think about it. That is a cost per wear that really brings down and justifies the luxury prices. The Dior Forever Skin Correct Concealer is great for mature skin because it doesn't settle under the eye. It really dries very beautifully, and I highly recommend you blending it with your finger because anytime you use body heat to get the product settled on your face, it really blends in even better. This is a full cover concealer, but it still looks like skin. So, really, a great recommendation if you do have more mature skin like myself. It doesn't settle in any fine lines, it really kind of settles really naturally. The Dior Forever Contour Stick is a cream contour that's so easy to blend and gives you that really natural definition. I'll say I'm not a professional at makeup. I am the best example if you just want to take an everyday person who has made the switch in her makeup routine. And again, I'm not saying that these products are better, but another advantage of luxury products is that the ingredients that are used tend to be a higher quality, so you can keep them longer. So typically, if you look at a product, it has a 12-month shelf life for liquids, and I believe it's 24 months for powders, and these are 24 to 36 months. So you do have the ability, if depending on how much you use it, to keep it longer. So it does help again with some of the justification. And here's another thing I'll say. You don't have to buy every single product, right? Like in my case, like I've mentioned, I've amassed this collection over time. I ask for gift cards for birthdays and Christmas and any celebration that justifies a present. And I use that towards my collection. That's really how I have built it up over time. And also, I'm very selective with what I have. I used to probably have like close to 200 products before. I have less than 50, and I do mean very much less than 50 now because I really am so selective and so intentional when I purchase my makeup products. And the other cool thing is you get to go to the counter at the store, whether it's Saks or Nordstrom or Dillard's in my case, and try it out. This is actually one of my favorite products. It's a YSL liquid blush. The colors are beautiful. This is a bright red, which you would think that doesn't work, but it is actually beautiful on the skin. And another great feature is that it goes well over powder finish. So sometimes liquids can break down powder, but this one goes on beautifully. I don't know if it's just me, but I do love trying on unusual blush colors and seeing how they look. And this one's definitely a hit for me. This Dior Forever Cushion Powder is so finely milled, it really just blends like skin. It keeps the makeup looking soft instead of dry. So that is super important for me. If there's an item you want to splurge on out of this whole entire thing, I would say it's this powder because it just gives you that skin-like finish and helps the makeup settle and last so much longer. It's amazing. And just a side note, that Maybelline powder I used to buy on repeat years ago, you will find it in every single one of my makeup videos. This Dior bronzer is discontinued, and I would highly recommend updating to the new version of it, but it is so good that I still use it to this day. It is a kind of a cooler tone, so I am switching over to my summer color, but so blendable, so smooth. You can tell, like, it's just like skin, so it's a great powder contour. And that's a powder bronzer, I should say. The Dior Rosy Glow Blush is just super blendable again. It does have a bit of shimmer in it, so it gives you that nice summer skin. And you should check out all the shades. I have to sadly admit that I have purchased quite a few when I typically tend to not do that. And this red watermelon color is just so pretty. It really does have a youthful glow to it that I think is so nice. And however, the Milani blush, I never bought it just because it is very, very glowy, but it's so pretty. I really do love it. The next eyeshadow palette, which is a Tom Ford Eye Color Quad, I didn't even purchase myself. This was a present that I received from Christmas from someone who's absolutely lovely. That is definitely an indulgence price. And however, what I will say, I used to own that ColourPop palette years ago, and it was great. But this eyeshadow has this really great texture because it almost feels like a gel powder. So it goes on really, really well and highly blendable, and the pigment payoff is incredible. So yes, it is a $92 eyeshadow palette, but I can tell you it will very well last the 36 months that it states that it will. Great product and also great packaging. I typically do have on lashes, so I don't often use my mascara or mascara primer. However, I do give my eyes a break every once in a while, so when I don't have on, I always start with the Dior Show Maximizer 4D, and this is a lash primer. I have no eyelashes. I've never have, so this helps the lashes show a lot more under your mascara, lengthens them, it really thickens them. And as someone who has these bald eyes and bald brows, like, I love this product. There's a really good one from Lancome as well if you're not wanting to spend the extra dollars on the Dior one, but personally I love the Dior Show one. I love the brush. For mascara, I use Dior Show Iconic Over Curl Mascara. Those curly wands are my favorite to catch my teeny tiny eyelashes, and it is a fluffy brush, so it does give you that volume that a lot of us need. So far, are you surprised at the price of some of these luxury products versus their dupes? I mean, looking at this and how often you purchase them and how many varieties of the same products you purchase, you feel that you may consider a luxury capsule collection versus the drugstore? Let me know in the comments. I'd be really interested. Again, I'm not saying that luxury products are better, but in this day and age, in the society we live in, we probably are all looking for little things to make us happy. And if it's makeup, why not indulge every once in a while? You know, a product here or there, looking at a pretty lipstick in your purse, or, you know, putting it on. It's just nice sometimes. And these indulgences may sound shallow, but we all have to find joy here and there. For eyebrows, this is the Dior Show Onset Brow. Again, I have no eyebrows, and I know some people are faithful to other products, but this really works for me because I don't have a lot of lashes, and some other brow gels are too thick and they just literally smear on my my skin. So if you are someone like me who has very sparse eyebrows, this is a great product to have because it is a great consistency and has enough color and tint to make it look like you have some eyebrows, as you can see. For some of you girlies who are luxe lovers, make some recommendations of other products you think I should try. Is there something that I'm missing in my capsule collection that you feel is indispensable to your life? Let me know in the comments. I really would be interested. And who knows, when I run out, maybe it's something that we'll consider purchasing or adding to my collection. Really would be curious to know though. And for our drugstore girlies, is there anything that you are absolutely falling in love with that you're interested in trying out? And again, you can go to the counters for these various makeup products and ask for samples or ask them to do a makeover on you. They will try on the products. I have run out of my Dior setting spray, so I have been using my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless setting spray, which is fantastic, very skin-like, not too heavy, not sticky, and I love it. Now that I've gotten my lips done, I do tend to buy different lipsticks than I used to. So I used a Rouge Dior Contour Lip Liner, which is really creamy. The payoff is amazing. I literally use it, once in the morning and then I reapply in the afternoon and it stays on. It stays put and I am always drinking something. So that's actually like a great advantage. So this Dior Addict lipstick is actually an amazing formula. It's super hydrating and has beautiful shine. So if you're someone who doesn't really like lip glosses because they're sticky, this is a great alternative. It is a super shine lipstick that just goes on beautifully and the color payoff is wonderful. So because I am nosy, I did ask ChatGPT to give me a comparison of this capsule luxury routine versus a drugstore. So it is approximately over 1,000 USD compared to between 270 and 290 US dollars. However, looking at this from a cost per wear perspective, we're looking at about $1.25 to $1.40 per wear cost, which I know that that's not reasonable to think of it that way, but if you look at overall how much all of this stuff costs, it also lasts a little longer. So starting from the purchase experience, which is going to a makeup counter and trying on the various products and having an expert explain to you what they do, that's really enjoyable. And then secondly, just having the product and the feel and the brand behind it, it is enjoyable. It's an experience. And not to say that some drugstore products aren't amazing and don't perform extremely well, but this is a different experience. This is giving your makeup routine a different feel. And like I mentioned, this isn't something that I've accumulated all in one day. I did not go to Nordstrom or Saks and purchase everything in one day. I really did it over time. It was very selective and very conscious when I was purchasing these items. I went by seasons and I went by where my skin is and where I was in my evolution of all of the procedures that I'm getting done. So it is very intentional and it really is my little splurge and indulgence that I enjoy. Let me know in the comments if this is something you would consider working on over time. And of course, no routine is complete without a little bit of perfume. And the one I chose today was Dior Addict Rose Glow Eau de Parfum. And it retails at around $118, which we know perfumes are a fortune. I hope you guys enjoy the transparency that I've provided you on my makeup routine. And just FYI, every single piece of clothing I have on is from Amazon. So that's also something to think about. I buy Amazon clothing and then luxury makeup. Anyway, guys, have a good one. Please comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.